Hey guys, and welcome back to PowerPointer 257 C++ tutorial series. Real quick video today. We're going to be talking about incrementing and decrementing. The reason is because in my upcoming videos, I'm going to start getting into for loops and things of that nature. And even though incrementing and decrementing isn't necessarily one of the most vital topics, it's one of those tricky little things that a lot of times teachers will put on computer science exams, and students will get them wrong because they can be a little bit tricky, and I'll show you what I mean. And so, just to start, let's start with some of the basic integers and variables we've learned, right? So let's say we set this variable equal to 10, right? We've learned a couple ways of how we can increment this, right? We can go var is equal to var plus 1. Let's say we wanted to increment it by 1, right? And then if we print this out, see how var, right? This is going to print out 11, right? We just added 1 to the value of it, right? But the more efficient way of doing this, as I talked about in one of my earlier videos, is just going to be plus equals to 1, right? It works like a charm, just perfectly the same, right? So another way we can do this actually would just be var plus plus, right? And this is going to give us 11 as well, right? But there's a difference because there's kind of two ways of doing this. There's something called prefix incrementing, which is that this is going to give us 11 as well. And then there's postfix incrementing, which is what you guys just saw right here. Var plus plus, right? They work the same, but they sorta don't, right? And what I mean by that, we'll see right here. So let's declare three variables. Let's declare integer 1 is equal to 1, int 2 is equal to 2, right? And int 3 is equal to 3, right? Actually, yeah. Okay, right. So let's say we wanted to assign the value of, we wanted to set 2 equal to the incrementation of plus 1, right? And then 3 variables might not have been necessary for this, but we'll see. And then we print out 2, right? So we're setting it equal to 1, right? And we're going to assign this from this side of the expression to this side of the expression. And in doing this, right, what are we going to get? 2 is actually already equal to 2, so actually I'm going to set 3. 3 equal to plus 1, right? And now, actually, yeah, it was, I didn't change this, sorry. If I change this to 3, right, now this is going to hold the value of 2 as well, right? But if I go like this, if I do a postfix, this is actually going to set it equal to the value of 1, right? And the funny part about this is, even though, let's print out now. Let's print out down here. I'm going to end this line really quick. And then let's print out the value of 1 down here, right? You'll see that, so we'll see that 3 still holds the value of 1, but 1 got incremented. So what happened? So this is the general concept of how I want you to think of this. So whether you're going, before I comment these out, I'll go 1, whether you're going, say 1, or just any variable, I'll just say var, right? For the sake of this, this explanation. Whether you're going var plus plus or plus var, on the next line, so say we went, whether we went plus var plus plus or plus var on line 13, right? By line 14, this variable var is going to have incremented by 1, right? But the tricky thing is, if you try to make an assignment to the variable, this prefix incrementation is going to make the incrementation of the variable 1. Oops. This is going to make the incrementation of the variable 1 happen before the assignment. Versus if we went postfix, this is going to make the incrementation happen after the assignment. We're first assigning, that's what happened here, right? We first assigned 3 to the value of 1, and then we incremented 1. Whereas here, we increment 1, and then the assignment takes, we're assigning this value into 3. So like I said, I'm just gonna keep the video really short and sweet. Right before I go, actually, the same logic, the same general logic, applies with decrementations, which would the syntax of that would just be minus 1. Oops. Primary line 15. Oh, I left the plus. Sorry. Yeah, and so we see what happened, right? So before we assigned it, So assigned to the value of 1. 3, we decremented 1, so now 1 holds the value of 0, and then when while 1 holds the value of 0, we assign that value of 0 into 3. That's why they're both holding the value of 0. Versus if we went 1 minus minus, right, we're going to get 1, 0, because this assignment took place before we decremented it. Now, always remember, yeah, on the next line, if that's how you want to think of it, on the next line, so if you were to just say var plus plus, by the next line, var is going to be incremented or decremented, if you wanted to decrement it, just as the same as it would prefix or postfix. But like I said, a lot of times on computer science exams, teachers will throw these kind of tricky questions at you, right? Something like this, where they'll say they really want to test the difference between this and this, right? So thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, keep programming, keep having fun, test your skills, and stay tuned for some fun stuff. Alrighty, in this tutorial series. Alrighty, till next time, guys.